Look at that, folks. What a scene. What a beautiful thing to see. A beautiful, placid little lake surrounded by forestation. An old, rusty barbed wire fence and some beautiful wildflowers. And this old boot. It's a sometimes vlog. It's a vlog that happens sometimes. I am really hoarse today. No, I'm not a person or a donkey or a cat. I'm just a little horse. Hi everybody, Justin here. I think you know that by now. As the channel is called Justin's Garden, also my name. Here on the side of California's Highway 49, the gold, what is it, the Gold Discovery Highway or the Gold Highway or the 49, 49ers, Gold 49. I can't think what I'm trying to say. This is California State Highway 49, which cuts up the foothills and into the Sierra Nevada mountains, all through what is called affectionately known as gold country in California, because this is where the gold rush started in the 1840s, and all those people in 1849, the 49ers, came from all over the United States and all over the world and poured into California, into this area, to hunt for gold. And I'm driving between Placerville and Marshall Gold State Discovery State Park. I really am bad at talking today because I just woke up not that long ago, which I'll get to in a second. And I'm driving along this highway and I notice amidst this beautiful scenery a couple of old boots. But then I noticed not just a couple of old boots, a million old boots. Look at this. On every fence post along this stretch of the highway are old boots. Look at the little one. Look at the little one. Now there's a sign here that I cannot read. I think it says private property, something, no trespassing. But apparently no trespassing either does not apply to boots, or these may be the boots of the victims of trespassers. Trespassers will be killed and their boots mounted on the fence on the side of the highway. Look at this guy here. He looks like a trespasser to me. Take warning and take heed of all the boots along the highway. I actually noticed these boots when I took the Mustang way down the road and was looking for a spot to pull out. I really should have pulled out over here, but I missed it before this sign here. So I had to keep going. So my car is actually way down the road and nary a fence post without a boot between here and the car. So it'll be a minute longer as we do this vlog. Look at all the boots. Can you see the boots? Now while I'm pointing out these boots, I'm also looking down and being distracted. It might be a little shaky because I'm making sure I don't step on any snakes, because I already saw one snake on this roadway today. Look at this boot. How old are these boots? Some of these boots legitimately have nails in the heel and vulcanized soles, which tells me that those boots, some of them are at least 30, 40, maybe in many cases 50 years old. However, other boots look comparatively modern. That looks like a 1980s sci-fi boot to me, if anything does. And here's a lady in a red car staring at me wondering what the hell I'm doing, wondering at the boots. Oh, this isn't a boot, that's just a little shoe. Actually, look, let's see, there's interesting holes. I just don't want to step on a rattlesnake. That would not be my favorite thing to have happen. You would all see it, and so would the sheriff's department when they found my dead rattlesnake-bitten corpse on the side of CA-49. Look at this place. Boots. Anyway, I gotta keep that. Hey, you can see down here some retention ponds, and here's someone's big piece of property. It's actually bisected by this fence here, although I think it's one piece of property, and I'll say why in a second. But look at all these boots. Super, super weird. Uh-oh. This bees. I don't know if you can hear that. Little bees. This big fence post does not have a boot. I feel like it would take a big boot. Howdy. People like to wave on this highway. This would take a big boot. Look at this right here. Just look at this barbed wire. This was a really ornery trespasser. He had to be stopped. Anyway, thousands and thousands of people from all over the world came pouring into California. This is really, the California Highway 49 is really the backbone of all California history. It all really began here. Look at this though, hold on. I can't even talk because I'm just tripping out on all the boots. I'll walk on this little hill on the other side of the ditch here. Hopefully we won't step on any old rusty barbed wire. because I'm not wearing boots. I have my boots in my car, my Dr. Martin air cushioned boots. Look at this shoe here. There's an Airwalk right there. So that's definitely not another boot. But there's definitely some antique boots along. I just really like saying boots. I really wanted an excuse to say boots today. How much to my surprise, I got one. Look at this. Spider boots. Spider boots. Cowboy boots. Ladies boots. Men's boots. Shoes. What is this, Marty McFly shoe over here? Look at this. Is this a moon boot? What do we call this? What would you call that? Doesn't look like a shoe. Doesn't look like a boot. It's a shoot. I thought I tapped the button to turn off the vlog right there. Scary. Scary. I'm trying not to get impaled by this barbed wire. Anyway, I dropped off. So I'm moving in the underbrush there. I dropped off Allie last night to her home, and I took off thinking I can get all the way to where I wanted to get in Nevada today, but I just can't. I just couldn't make it. I was too tired last night. Pulled over near Placerville, up here in the mountains, or well, the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains. Got a hotel room, slept well. It was pretty weird though. There was this drawer full of weird, random assortments of silverware and cooking utensils. So there's a snake skin right down there. Look at this. You see what I'm saying? This is a very old fashioned boot. Relatively speaking, relative to modern boots and the modern manufacturer of boots. Man, there was really no traffic when I walked up this road, but as I'm walking back to my car, there's so much traffic. Anyway, look at all these boots. Boots. I just wanted to show you this weird fence-up boots. And normally I would be really more spazzy and loud and say, boot, whose boot was this? Because that's what I'm thinking in my head. Whenever I do that, that's just because it just comes out of me, because that's what I'm thinking. Like, whose boot was this? Johnny? Johnny? Where's Johnny? That's Johnny's boot. That's Johnny's boot. He told me he wasn't gonna trespass anymore. That's what I want to do. But my voice, my throat is really sore. Really sore. That's what happens when you go to a concert with young ladies and scream, and in the desert and scream, and then go to, you know, a Ferris wheel and scream, and then go to the Santa Cruz boardwalk and scream. I just need to stop screaming. Why am I always screaming? Well, look at this. Here's this weird pond here. I'm not sure that's a leech pond or what kind of pond. Retention pond. What kind of pond? What are the different types of ponds and why? Anyway, a mill pond. Certainly not a mill pond, but look at here's a bubblingness. So either that's some kind of spring or some kind of pipe. So that may be a leech pond. Is it called a leech pond? That's where your sewage goes, you know, and so that it's open to the air and it kind of digests itself out in the nastiness, but it can be kind of part of nature, just a nasty pond. I think it's called a leech pond or a leash pond. I think it's leech pond. Normally I know things before I say them. No, that's not true. Not normally, but sometimes. Sometimes I vlog too. See what I did there? I tried that on Allie yesterday. She didn't think it was funny either. Anyway, making my way down past all the weird boots. Here's the unusual part about the boot fence, is that right here, 1031, Highway 49, halfway between Placerville and Coloma. I'm not sure exactly what, you know, town we're specifically in at this moment. Oh, here we go, 1031, Lily Pad Pond, 1031. Well, this place apparently is for sale because all over it were signs, home for sale, home for sale. So unless it's one beyond this place, I'm pretty sure this is the home for sale sign for this place. Let's take a look at this. So here you go. 2 custom homes on this property on a whole bunch of acres. And it comes with your very own boot fence. So here you can see I've got the what you guys have affectionately called the Justang here on the side of CA-49. This was pretty much the only spot I could pull out, and it looks pretty fresh. I think they did this just to try and sell this house. But look at this. There's all these cute little buildings here and stuff. It's actually a gorgeous piece of property. Could I afford any property anywhere? I might be interested, but I cannot. Sadly, I cannot even afford much gasoline or anything. I'm kind of out here on the fly, on the last wisp of what is left of fundage for filming and hoping that my voice holds out enough to get some random lands, although the random lands from this trip may be a little voiceless. Random lands is pretty hopeful. Hopefully I get some footage, I get some stuff going, but I'm gonna have to get a hotel probably again, which that is the worst thing. It's not even, gas is not so bad. This sucker here gets 30 miles to the gallon. The 2011 Ford Mustang. Heck of a motor carriage. 30 mpg on the highway, so I don't get bad gas mileage. That is pretty sweet. And I actually think sometimes I get 31 or 32. It's all about how you drive. Drive with the engine, folks, not against it. Anyway, the gas isn't so bad. What kills me is having to sleep in hotels. Yesterday I probably didn't have to. I probably could have stayed with friends, but what I did was think, I'm cool. I got up really early with no sleep, drove to Santa Cruz, drove back from Santa Cruz to drive Allie off, and I thought, oh, I'm cool. I can make it all the way to Nevada and be super awesome. But I was wrong. I was wrong. Anyway, there you go. Weird boot fence. Nothing else to talk about. Probably be another vlog today because I'm seeing all kinds of interesting stuff. If not, I might upload things I filmed today tomorrow on this channel, so don't be offended if it's not exactly perfect. There's just so many things I want to film in a vlog style fashion that I don't make good edited videos that I want to pop up. Anyway, so I'm fighting against money and time because I do need to be back down in Southern California pretty soon. There's all kinds of Disneyland things to be done. Never fear, haven't forgot that Disneyland exists. But I love you all. I was playing with Periscope R2-D2 here from The Empire Strikes Back. I was placing him along California Highway 49 for an Instagram picture for Live Fast Die Poor Instagram. Tell me what you think. You think R2's handsome? Who's more handsome, R2-D2 or me? I know the answer's R2-D2. I know the answer's. Why do I do that to myself? Anyway, I love you all. And I'm back to work. So I gotta go. I'm fighting daylight and time, and I'm already gonna have to get a hotel I cannot afford. So if you'd like to fund future random land trips where I have a voice and they're a little more funny, please go to livefastdieport@spreadshirt.com, or like I've been saying for the last couple of days, you can donate at livefastdieport.com on the right hand column, because people keep asking me how to help. I tell them about the donate button and the Spreadshirt, and then they don't go use it because I think they assume everybody else is using it. But I appreciate every little drop of support and help. I only do this because you guys keep watching. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'll be on Instagram at LiveFastDiePoor and also on Twitter at Justin Scard. I really don't use the Live Fast Die Poor Twitter much. That was going to be more Tyler and Jeff Heimbuck. And now I'm driving while vlogging, which is the most dangerous thing in the world. And I just started doing that by the habit of getting in the car and driving. So I'm going to hang up now. I'm going to go do my duty and go home and sleep well. And hopefully I don't mean dead on the side of the highway. Goodbye. I love you.